are you wearing sandals? I said, because I'm irresponsible. What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a Nordstrom Anniversary Sale event fantasy cart wish list video. I had gotten some requests to do a Sephora sale style video for the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, and I put it up on my Instagram as a poll. I was like, is this something you guys would be interested in? Overwhelmingly, yes. And then I opened up the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale preview and I was like, this is very different from the Sephora sale. It is not an across-the-board discount. It is on various different things, various different discounts, and various different timings. And for that reason, I realized, I was like, this is actually a very useful video for people who want to shop the sale but aren't, I don't know, thrill of the hunt shoppers like I am. I love finding hidden gems and really doing my due diligence and finding something amazing. And I feel like maybe that's, you know, a skill that could help some people out. So I put together a wish list of things that I genuinely want, things I fantasy want, and then things that I think would just be cool for you guys to know about. Because again, I'll see if I can try and find that like Tim Gunn gif of him just going, because that's how it feels when you open the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale preview. You're just like, oh my gosh, where do I begin? It's like opening the ASOS app, but I love that kind of thing. So I have narrowed it down to, you know, a handful of things, just a little handful of things. But first I want to tell you guys the dates. So right now we're just in early access and there's various tiers, icon, ambassador, and influencer status of that. And those are just card member access points. I'm not a card member at Nordstrom, I'm just a regular civilian. And that starts for civilians July 28th and runs through August 8th. And the way that they describe the assortment product offering, it says, anniversary sale is an especially great time to get jeans, coats, jackets, and shoes for both men and women. So, you know, starting to go into kind of pre-fall essentials. Families with kids save a lot by stocking up, buying sizes that fit now and ones to grow into. It's also a great time to stock up on the wardrobe staples you'll need throughout the year, like undershirts and underwear, plus larger sizes of our beauty exclusives, which are only available during the sale. We'll get into that. I found the most exciting things, actually, unless you really have your eye on a specific style of like jeans or a sweater you've had your eye on or something like that, it is about the accessories and home and beauty. So those are the things that are predominantly on my list, and there are some like really, really affordable items and then some like, you know, shoot for the moon, like I said, fantasy items. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump in. Oh, ooh, sort by price, low to high. That's a really great way of doing it. Let's just go from lowest price to highest price. So I want to start first by talking about some wall art. I don't know, this might not interest you guys, but I have a really hard time finding art that I like, and they have some really pretty stuff. So this is all by a brand called Deny Designs, and they just have some really pretty abstract art. They have some really pretty like photography. I personally, if you ever like, I don't know, we're looking over my shoulder while I'm pinning things on Pinterest, I'm like obsessed with the Amalfi Coast, and I'm also obsessed with citrus. I have some friends coming into town who we want to go and get tattoos together in the city, and my friend just started sending me like tattoos of like oranges and citrus, and I was like, girl, don't get me started on citrus. I won't know where to stop, because citrus is just like in every part of my life, being from Florida, being, you know, living in Texas for so long, loving the south of France and all of that. So there's a really beautiful one of like the Amalfi Coast oranges, because they get me. So those are all like starting at like $13. So they're really inexpensive to begin with, but they're, you know, on sale right now. The next thing, and this is something that I get asked about a lot, and so I was really, really glad to see this, they have the Madewell bandanas, a pack of 3 that are all really cute, on sale for $20.90, typically $32 for the set. Whenever you guys see me wearing a bandana on camera, it's a Madewell bandana. Everybody is always messaging me, they're like, those crumple and fall so beautifully, and they have such a great like kind of antique weathering to them where they look like they're 100 years old, like hand-me-downs from Madewell. And they don't crumple up and look gross in the wash. They are high quality enough that they've really, really stood the test of time, and their colors really go with everything because they're just sort of like faded and washed out. I love Madewell bandanas. I can almost always make an excuse to buy them, and they're on sale. Another thing that I actually own and I saw on here and I want more of, we talked about the tiny boob, the journey, but the Free People, what do they call this thing? Intimately FP Adela Longline bralette. It was the bralette that I was wearing in my haul, my spring clothing haul, because it is almost just a top, almost. You know, I've seen like influencers, the youths, wear them as shirts because they're very like, you know, higher coverage even than a lot of swimsuits. And it is in a few different colors, but this is just a really, really beautiful bralette that is perennial to Free People. They have it all the time, washes really well. I'm pretty sure it's 100% cotton, at least like the body part of it. The lace is really pretty, and while it's not by any means smooth, you know, putting a shirt on top of it, you're going to see it. I love to wear it underneath dresses or underneath like, you know, a strappy jumpsuit or a button down or something where you see it, because it's a beautiful bralette to look at. So they actually have a dress version of it as well, but I can't say enough about that bralette. And I do think that as it sizes up, it does accommodate, you know, actual boobs also. I mean, there's no underwire or anything like that, but it's super adjustable and it has 4 straps, which is pretty awesome. It's just very, very comfortable and supportive. I wore mine beginning during pregnancy. I got a lot of wear out of it then, and it still fits me now back at my normal size. Okay. I was on a candle no buy recently for like a couple of months. I called it my candle. Yeah, sometimes you just really gotta dig deep for a pun, but something that never goes on sale is Voluspa candles, or if you are getting into the semantics of it, Voluspa candles. It just hurts my soul. We've all agreed on my channel that we are just going to boycott that and call them Voluspa. And Voluspa is putting out some really great little tin sets that you can try. Some of them have a few of my favorite scents in them, being the pink citron grapefruit and the freesia clementine. They have a bunch of different ones. You really can't go wrong, but it's just such a rare opportunity to get any of these on sale, as well as the Nest fragrance candles, which are always $1 million. I love these so much. So they have the Nest Votive Candle Trio. It would typically be $51 and they are $34. So these are examples of kind of special packages that have been put together for the Nordstrom sale, not necessarily that they're sitting at a discount from their regular markup, but they only kind of exist for the purpose of the sale. So if you are looking to sample candles and stuff like that, like Nest and Voluspa are probably my two favorite like luxury candle companies. They're both cruelty free as well. And it's just a really good opportunity to try them, because like Voluspa never freaking goes on sale, okay? They're not super expensive to begin with, but they never go on sale. Okay, I threw my back out. Moving is hard. All right, I also picked out a little set from Herbivore. So I love Herbivore. My friend Michael works for Herbivore, and he's just so lovely, and he always makes everything look so nice, and then when I do try it, I really like it. It's all very, very gentle stuff too. It's like very straightforward, not really making any like wacky claims or anything, and I really appreciate that about them. So this is the Cocoa, Rose, and Coconut and Calm, different like, you know, scrubs and bath salts and everything. It's just basically like a really nice gift set. It's $35, $68 value, just very, very nice. And also their stuff is like in that French Girl Organics like shelfie value. I am not immune to shelfie value. I like my stuff to look very minimal, and these are very beautiful and minimal looking. And you know, we all need a little bit of self-care, okay? I love a good bath salt. The next thing is the Way. Way has put together a set here, and this is, I think, an attempt to be more universally appealing, because it's like not a fine hair or a thick hair or a dry hair or whatever. It is the super dry shampoo. So dry shampoo. Super dry shampoo, which I have not tried yet, and a giant bottle of the detox shampoo. So for anybody who, I don't know, like me, has really, really hard water that, you know, tends to build up on my hair. And also if you're blonde and you find that your color is dulling or anything like that, or you're swimming in a swimming pool, things like that, there's just a lot of reasons that, and I'm not even typically a fan of the word detox, but as an ex-hairdresser, I know that there are a lot of reasons to use a clarifying shampoo, and a high-end clarifying clarifying shampoo is actually better than a low-end clarifying shampoo. So I would be definitely interested in trying this. And I always love a good dry shampoo. So I'll probably be picking that up. That's $35. They say it is a $54 value, but again, it's another one of those sets that was put together specifically for the sale. There are a lot of sunglasses on sale. Like if you're a sunglass junkie like me, danger, like careful, because I mean, the key ones are really inexpensive. You know, they're typically $55 and they've been marked down to $36. It's my way 61mm gradient cat eye sunglasses. I gotta get those really high millimeters. My head's real big, so these 49mm sunglasses, I'm like, maybe my son can wear it. They also have these, I'm just basically in the market for a pair of cat eye sunglasses that make me feel really sassy, but they can't be teeny tiny because I have a giant head. So the audacious 52mm cat eye sunglasses are so cute, and they are $43, typically $65. So yeah, definitely check out the sunglasses selection. There are going to, I'm getting like more expensive as I go here, but definitely check them out if you're a sunglasses person, because the selection is not bunk. I should say, you know, it's like when you walk in a Nordstrom rack and you see all the abundance of stuff and you realize everything's like a little bit off. Like they've got a bunch of Nest candles, but like they're the like kind of bunk flavors. And then they've got all these really great purses, but they're like not quite right, you know, like the detailing isn't, it's just, everything at Nordstrom Rack just feels kind of like it's supposed to be at Nordstrom Rack. But you go to the Nordstrom sale, it's like all the stuff that's like Nordstrom Rack prices, except the stuff you actually want. So that's how I felt about it. The next thing on here is the Saint-Tropez Self Tan Classic. It's what I'm wearing right now that I accidentally slept in because my kid got sick and I didn't get to shower. So I'm a little different from my face to the rest of my body, but it is my go-to. Saint-Tropez has been my go-to self-tan like foam for years and years and years. To the best of my experience, it doesn't expire because I don't self-tan that often, and I've had a bottle for ages. And this is a really huge bottle, and it is $46. It's their $80 bottle. So yeah, I'm a really big fan of that one. Okay, the next thing, and another thing that kind of, I feel like they're focusing, a lot of the beauty companies, the brands that are on the sale, are focusing around their like hero products. So if you are a fan, or in my case, been wanting to try the Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. This is like their 3, I think, best colors? I'm not sure, but they look right up my alley. It's like a cool mauvey taupe, a really pretty rich kind of sparkly burgundy, and a really pretty sparkly like rosy pink. And you know, for everybody who's like, I'm not sure Laura Mercier is cruelty free, back in like the end of the year, beginning of this year, we talked about how if it's not being sold in China and they claim that they are cruelty free, even if they haven't been like verified by a certain, you know, PETA or whomever, I'm taking them at their word because I really believe that they're not, you know, they're not testing on animals. That said, that's not everybody's philosophy. I just don't want to like mislead anybody. But regardless, $58 for 3 of them, and it is typically an $87 value. I might pick those up just because I have been wanting to try them, and I just kind of want to have like an authoritative, you know, opinion. Oh, I also have another set of the Nest candles. Yeah, I think this is the one that I'm gonna pick up. This is the grapefruit and Sicilian tangerine candle set. $88 value, $59. Guys, the grapefruit is so good. The Sicilian tangerine is so good. I feel like citrus can go from summer to fall really well. So I think I might be getting those. Ooh, okay, and Orbe really just like went in. So they've got the Magic Duo, the dry shampoo and the dry texturizing spray. I burn through, well, actually I don't burn through it because I'm very, very careful about how much I use, but the dry texturizing spray, I have tried so many different products to like replace it, and it's just best to go for the real thing. And the dry shampoo is something that I've been wanting to try for a long time. So usually, these are about $46, $48 a piece, $48 a piece, I think. Yeah, exactly, because the set would typically be $96 and it is $64. That is a gosh darn good deal if Orbe is something that you typically buy anyway. Okay, another thing that is meant, I think, to give people a sampler of like a hero product. So Charlotte Tilbury is all throughout this sale. collagen lip gloss with Pillow Talk set. This is a $105 value for $68, and this is 3 of her collagen lip glosses. Something I've been wanting to try for such a long time, but the reason that I have not is because I can't decide on a shade. So this is the like top 3 most popular shades, I think, and I think I'll be picking that up. It's just so stinking cute. The wand is a heart. Yeah, you guys get me with stuff like that. So the first handbag on our list, going from inexpensive to most expensive here, there's a lot of Longchamp in here, and it made me happy. Like I love their regular stuff, and I also love their like they've brought a lot of their stuff into sort of leather goods, and they do have like all leather ones in the sale too, but this is their little mini backpack, mini le pliage canvas backpack. I love that mini backpacks are coming back. There are some things from like the 90s and early 2000s that I think are absolutely lovely. Mini backpacks are very, very useful, and these are very cute. So Longchamp is a very like high quality, you know, mainstay kind of brand. And it's just a good time to pick up those little like canvas bags and stuff. So this is typically $110 and it's $73. That's not bad at all. And it makes a great gift. I'm between 2 pairs of rain boots. So typically if it was raining in Texas, it would be cold, and so I have really, really warm rain boots, but I don't have any just like regular summertime rain boots for, you know, going and getting my child. I went to pick Simon up a few weeks ago, and one of this little girl, she's so cute, was waiting with her mom for them to bring out her baby brother, and she goes, "Why are you wearing sandals?" I said, "'Cause I'm irresponsible." Because I just didn't want to like set a bad example without being like, yes, I'm setting a bad example. If your mother tells you you have to wear closed-toed shoes in the rain, your mother's right. So I just, you know, a little girl is motivating me, I guess. But there are some Hunter boots that are like the low ankle rain boots, and they're so cute. And they're real preppy, and I'm not sure if I want to go preppy or if I want to go kind of edgy with them, so we'll get to that in a second. But these are typically $140 and they are $90. We love that. The next Oribe thing, and this is another thing, you guys know I do love my Way shampoo, but Oribe is something that I've always wanted to try. So this is their Gold Lust shampoo and conditioner set, and it comes with a full size of both and a travel size of both, which I don't think is excessive. Like, I think that's really nice because you can refill the travel size. It's not like 5 travel sizes, you know, and you're like, oh cool, lots and lots of trash. And it's a $136 value. Oribe is crazy, crazy expensive, but this is $90 for those, and their Gold Lust shampoo is very much their like, you know, most popular formula kind of thing. That's what I'm finding to be is the pattern of the Nordstrom sale. This, you know, say what you want about Hourglass, but their Veil products are very, very good. And this is the Veil Prime and Set Trio, $122 value. So it is that Veil setting spray, which if it's your wedding day or something like that, it makes your makeup flexible. So it's like, you know, if you don't have Botox or anything like that and all your stuff still like bends, your makeup won't settle into the creases. I will link that video somewhere of the crazy like 102 degree wear test that I did of that stuff, because it is bonkers. It's amazing for a full face. And obviously, you know, if you use the primer and the powder and everything, like that's a bulletproof face of makeup. Not always my thing, but it's always nice to know that you have it in your back pocket if you need it for an event or for photography or something like that. And this is just a really good value. So I love all those products. Okay, another like mainstay product that people really tend to like are the Madewell, the totes. And so they have a bunch of their totes. This one is the one with kind of the multicolored, not really a rainbow, but just multicolored strap and the leather bag. These are really great for like, you know, book bags for college and stuff like that, or just, you know, commuting from like, you know, from your car to, or from the train or whatever, you know, to work and carrying a laptop with you and stuff. So typically $148, and they are $98.90 right now. So that's a really, really great value. I know that, you know, those Madewell bags last forever. And we've talked about the value of a steamer in your collection. If you are someone who likes to wear a lot of, you know, iron me clothes, steamers are just so much faster. You know, if you've ever worked retail, you know a steamer just puts it back to its original shape, and I really like that. So I have a real cheapo steamer, but I bought this one for my sister like 2 Christmases ago, and she loves it. This is the Steamery steamer, and it is on sale from, you know, you always buy things for other people and not for yourself. Like I might upgrade my steamer. So this is typically $130 and it is $99 right now. This is one of those like fantasy ones because I have a nice one, but ours is like getting pretty corroded because because we had hard water for a long time, and we still do, but we got a water softener. Either way, this is a brand called Fellow, and it's this matte white with maple accents water kettle. You know, this is a Stag EKG electric kettle. We are electric kettle people. It can really aid in so many different parts of your life, not just like, oh, I make tea, or oh, I do pour over coffee, but like for me and Mike, we have to make 2 separate pots of pasta every time we make spaghetti or something, which is actually fairly often. And if you boil water in a kettle, it's just so much faster. You can have like half a pot going on the stove, boiling on its own, and then fill the kettle a couple of times, and you get boiling water so much faster. So yeah, again, it's a fantasy one. It's just really, really pretty. It's like visually pleasing to me. Okay, the next thing that I have on my list here is this Daniel Wellington watch with a, it's rose gold with a green face. It is the Daniel Wellington Quadro Melrose mesh strap watch. It is so ladylike. There's something very, what did I do there? I wiped my nose and I wiped my lipstick off. Gotta get my poop in a group, you know? So yeah, I have a Daniel Wellington watch that I have had for years. I think I bought it when I was like 25 and I'm 34, and they just stand up so well. And I love this one, and it's very, very, very different from the other one that I have. And you guys know, I love gold, and their rose gold is not super rose gold. It really just looks like a pretty rich yellow gold. And that is typically $200, and they've got it at $123. Pretty darn good. All right, so I should show you guys this. I have this real garbage mirror, okay? It was meant to light up. It doesn't. It was sent to me in the very beginning of my channel by some Amazon seller, and they were like, hey, we'll send you a mirror if you mention it. And I was like, okay. Yeah, it lit up like twice and then it just died, and I've just ever since been using it as a regular mirror. I'm gonna reapply here. By the way, this whole makeup look is in my next video, don't worry. I'm doing a tutorial on it for you. I'm calling it my sexy gondolier look. You'll find out why. The whole basis of these kinds of mirrors originated with something called the Ricky Loves Ricky mirror. I don't know why it's called that. I'm not that with it, guys, but it is such a really, I mean, it's a really cool mirror. So it is like bright LED mirror, including magnifying and phone clip attachments, so you can do detailed looks or take selfies and videos, no filter needed. So it's like meant for, mainly for like people who are posting content on the internet to be able to do hands-free things. I mean, I could use it as a write-off, as a tax write-off, because it's so useful. So I've been meaning to invest in one of these, and it is marked at $200, and it is on sale for $130. And I think that that would be very useful for me. The next Madewell bag, typically $198, it's $132.90. It is the animal print calfskin one, just for those who are feeling a little bit fancier, but I think that it is so cute, and they're just a great shape. The next thing is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is another set that's been put together specifically for the sale, and this is the Pillow Talk Beauty Set, a $203 value, and it includes the full-size Pillow Talk Instant Eyeshadow Palette, 12 shades, the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes Mascara, eyeliner in Pillow Talk, Matte Revolution lipstick in Pillow Talk, and the full-size Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand in light medium, a nude pink liquid highlighter blush that adds a kiss of color to your cheeks while playing with the light for a beautiful soft focused glow. It is something that goes out of stock all the time. They're really hard to get your hands on lately. So the fact that you can get the Pillow Talk Light Wand in this kit, that was what drew me to it. So if that's something that you've been on the hunt for, $135, $203 value. All right. Another handbag, and I've been just in the market, like I don't need a handbag necessarily, but I have been kind of in the market for like a camera bag size, you know, something that I can kind of strap to me, and it can be really small. I'm going to the US Open. It's just really good for travel and having your hands free. So this is the Tory Burch Natural Icicle Carson Stripe bag, and it's almost like a wallet, but it does have a chain strap on it, and it is typically $268, and they've got it at $150. It's a really, really nice size. It's very pretty. It's very preppy. And it's canvas. That's the only thing. I know that I'll get something on it, or at least I'll be paranoid that I'm gonna get something on it all the time, and that's probably the only thing that would hold me back from it, but it's so cute. I just like had to put it on my list. And then I told you guys, I was like, I don't know whether I wanna go, you know, preppy or a little bit edgy on my rain boot selection, and this is the edgier variety of styles. So this is by the brand Gani. I'm in love with Ganni. They do some really, really cool stuff. My favorite boots that I own are by Ganni. They're super, super, super comfortable. And they're just they're just right. You know, they are a little bit edgy with the lug sole, but they're not totally like, you know, out there or like look really heavy or anything. And they're typically $245. Ganni is, you know, a little bit more on the high end typically, and they've got them at $170. And I think that they're really, really cute. I have had my other pair of Ganni boots for 2 years now. They go with everything. They're like croc embossed brown. They're so cute. Okay, a couple of more of those like camera bag style. There's one from Coach that is typically it's typically $350 and they've got it at $200. Coach has really been, they've really been coming back with the throwback styles, and this is not quite like that it's not the like belt bag style. It is a little bit longer of a strap, but I love the detailing on it. It's so cute, and it comes in 3 colors. I happen to really like the light blue, and then Marc Jacobs has one called Poinciana, and it is typically $335. They've got it at $200, and it is in red and white. I would just have to see which one looked better on me, but it's a really, really pleasant kind of, you know, camera bag kind of shape. All right, I didn't know that Tiffany made glasses, but they do. I've got the Tiffany & Co. Rubedo Gray Gradient sunglasses that are just so cute. I don't think I'm actually gonna get these. These are like a fantasy thing again, but they're typically $357 and they've got them at $228. I just really liked the style of aviator. But again, you know, I don't think I'm gonna necessarily buy it. I was just like, oh, that's pretty. My fantasy self had a moment. Now this is something that's very useful. This is the Theragun set. So they have the Wave Duo Revive Stick and Massage Bundle. This is really interesting. Typically $473, it's $315. So the Theragun is the thing that, like, you know, shoots your muscles and massages them, and I'm certainly feeling the need for that at the moment. And they've got one that's like, I think it's like a vibrating foam roller, but it's not foam. It looks amazing. My sister said nothing but great things about the Theragun. So another moment that my fantasy self just like grabbed the phone and went nuts. I'm not going to buy these. I'm not going to, but they're on my list. They're the Gucci Shiny Black Endura Gold square sunglasses, 50 millimeter square sunglasses, and they are so cute. I think 50 millimeters is still too small for my face anyway, but they're so cute. Gucci really like goes the extra mile on details when it comes to their eyewear. They're so extra. And the only other thing that I had on here is the ARC sparkling water maker. We have a Soda Stream, but this thing is just so stinking chic looking, and it would typically be $249 and it is $198.90. Again, it's one of those things, my sister has it and she loves it, and it is just, it's so like sleek and pretty. And you know, if I were buying a gift for someone, I would go that direction. So anyway, guys, do I think that you need to shop the Nordstrom sale? No, absolutely not. You know, is any of this necessarily essential? Absolutely not. There's nothing that's going to necessarily change your life, but if you are looking for fun and you are annoyed by just the general deluge of everything when you open up the anniversary sale preview, hopefully this helped to lead you in a couple of directions as to maybe like what areas to start in if you were looking for gifts or something like that. It's kind of like when I remind people during the Sephora sale, like, hey, don't forget they do home stuff, you know, because candles make great gifts and it's always a good idea to get candles at a discount. But I do think that there are a few things that I will end up picking up just based on the little like bundles that they've done with some of the beauty that I've been really wanting to try to flesh out my encyclopedic knowledge of these things and to be able to, you know, give you guys those kinds of relevant comparisons. And I'll probably pick myself up a Ricky Loves Ricky mirror. It's just, that's the kind of thing. That's the kind of thing. It's kind of like when you take a roll of film and you end up with like one really excellent one and you're like, wow, those are not great odds, but I wouldn't have this one great picture if I hadn't taken that whole roll of film kind of thing. And if not, don't do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I feel absolutely no obligation to shop the sale, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if this is helpful, if this is the kind of video that you want me to continue doing every time they do an anniversary sale, because I can, absolutely, but if you also find it to be not useful at all, I would really like to know that so that I don't waste your time. So let me know, and I hope you guys did find this valuable in one way or another. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out with me on this channel, hit the button down below and subscribe. I would love it if you guys did. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.